Hello friends, it's Randy here with you with another episode of Randy on the Road, coming to you on Monday. It's important to note this date because we've been watching overnight as the global financial markets have been in some turmoil. Now we don't know yet if this is a sign of a recession or if this is a correction. We don't have that information, but what it is a sign of is larger underlying issues that those of us in the middle class have been dealing with for 4 years. That while the rich have gotten richer than ever under the Biden administration and Frank Mrvan, the middle class is shrinking and dying under the weight of terrible deficit spending policies. When we go around door to door and ask people what your top 2 issues are with the federal government, economy is overwhelmingly number 1. So we've been feeling this economic pain for a long time here in the middle class. And unfortunately, those of you who have been living off of your 401ks to just try and keep up with the rising cost of living, you're now getting hit hard too. Those who are on the verge of retirement now may have to rethink their plans. So by no means is this financial meltdown an insignificant thing. Actually, it's the sum of terrible fiscal policy for 4 years. We need to elect leaders in Washington that understand what it's like to run a very tight checkbook like you do at home. I can tell you as a small business owner, the last 18 months have been the most difficult that we've had in this business since the year 2000. We've struggled to keep our heads above water, just like many of the people here in the 1st District. We're working harder than ever and have less to show for it than ever because costs just continue to rise. I don't care what the news tells you about inflation. The reality is it's not cooling. You're still paying higher costs with less money in your pocket. Folks, these things are having a major impact on every segment of our society, but especially the middle class and the poor. It's time for us to change direction in Washington, D.C. Elect people that have the leadership capability and the courage to stand up and put the brakes on this out-of-control government. We have covenants to fulfill to our people that at the current pace of spending are going to feel a great deal of stress. We need to rein this in to make sure that we honor those covenants to our seniors, through Social Security and Medicare, to our veterans who are still experiencing a backlog of disability claims of over 250,000. We can do much better than this. We need to focus our energy on the American citizens first. Stop earmarking hundreds of millions of dollars to take care of the needs of illegal immigrants when we have so many fires to put out right here at home. Don't believe the hype that comes out of the media right now. The Harris-Biden administration, along with Frank Mrvan, have helped to create the current economic condition. This is solely on their shoulders. This is irresponsible government at its finest. This will continue if you don't change course as the American people. Come out and vote this November. Your vote can mean the future of our country. We need to take this seriously. There's no time to say, well, maybe I'll do it next time. Our country sits at a perilous moment right now, and we need people that understand the perspective that you have every day, like I do, to help lead this country back to prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm that guy. It's time to change course here in Northwest Indiana and discontinue repeating the mistakes of the past. I look forward to serving you in Washington, D.C. starting in January of 2025, righting this ship and creating a brighter future for us, our kids, our grandkids, and our many generations to follow, that they may realize the American dream like we all had the chance to. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day.